well, since I did see Alex Bowman win in person, I gotta do the tradition and blow up soda. The huge weird. Yeah. Talk about bittersweet victories. I was initially against going to Pocono, but I decided, fuck it, I might as well experiment, and this experiment was a success. Package is still an absolute dumpster fire of awfulness because there's still people that cannot pass to save their lives, and even if they can, they face ugly consequences that they should not be facing. And it was brought to my attention that NASCAR used a softer tire compound for this particular race. I guess to add so much grip that it becomes a shit show, I guess. I don't know what NASCAR's trying to prove with this package, but nevertheless, I couldn't really be bothered to constantly talk about it ad nauseum at this point because second time, but also third time. Second time I've seen Alex Bowman win. Third time in this year that I have seen Hendrick Motorsports win. Even if Kyle Larson failed to win, it at least was his ally Alex Bowman taking the win. Just imagine if Kyle Busch was in second place. Oh boy, that would have been a disaster. I would have been rendered completely, absolutely dreadfully disappointed. Like, all that hassle of 4 hours of driving for just to see fucking Kyle Busch win at Pocono. But luckily, that was far, well, I wouldn't say far from the case, since he did finish second. But nevertheless, he didn't win, so I dodged a bullet on that one. And the second bullet I dodged is not staying in Pennsylvania for the second race. I wasn't even going to go to that second race anyway, because I was originally thinking of going up to Watkins Glen for Jimmy Johnson on IMSA, but decided against it because not only am I a bit broke right now in my checking account, I didn't want to take any more money out of my savings than I already did. But I just think considering Watkins Glen is a lot further from home than Pocono, I just thought things would get a little bit too out of control for me. But hey, this was a milestone for me because this is like the first time ever in my life I drove 4 hours and 46 minutes to a destination, then went back home on the same day. I don't know where I get my ambitions from, but in this case, it was absolutely worth it because I saw Alex Bowman muster up another victory. And upwards of 3 victories this year, too. He's now officially has had more wins in the 48 car than he's ever had in the 88 car. He's won more times in this single season than he ever has in the span of 2018 to 2020. That's a big milestone for Alex Bowman. I like that. And not only that, the fun fact, number 1, this is my first time since 2005 that I've been to 2 consecutive races, ranging from Indianapolis to Watkins Glen, and now it's Nashville to Pocono. This is a pretty damn good year for me as a Hendrick fan and racing fan in general because So far, Hendrick Motorsports is the only team I've seen win in person in NASCAR. Not only that, there's more to this, because I saw John Hunter Nemechek kick Kyle Bitch's ass at Pocono. So yeah, Leech King got his ass handed to him by John Hunter Nemechek. Imagine that. I decided to go to the truck race whether or not Kyle Busch was attending or participating in it, because, well, I was already tired as balls at the race a bit, because I needed something to put me to sleep. Like, come on, can you really blame me for sleeping during the second Pocono race? I had to catch up on some sleep from that long-ass voyage to Pennsylvania from Boston. But in this case, I didn't sleep because I just couldn't miss John Hunter Nemechek winning. So, to really simplify this, even a blind squirrel does indeed find a nut every now and then, because in this case, Alex Bowman and Larson were really battling it out. They were really trying to be competitive on a package that was giving them limited abilities to pass. But in this case, this was a blind squirrel finding a nut. This was like one of the best, worst races I've ever seen. Meaning it's a race that's bad, but you love it anyway. It's not even just because I attended there. It's not even just because of attendance bias, but it really did look like Bowman and Kyle Larson, Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, even Kurt Busch were actually really trying to make effort to pass and actually be a threat to win. And speaking of Kurt Busch, how about that second stage win? He was in the bubble for playoffs, but now he's climbed himself a bit up there in points. I'm not sure if he'll make the playoffs, but it would be pretty cool if he did. At some point, he's going to muster up another victory soon, because he's always quietly keeping his streak going, whether it's 1 win a year, 2 wins a year, yada, yada, yada. So, yeah, if I were to describe this race, it was, to say the very least, bittersweet. Super happy Alex Bowman won, but was pretty bummed out that I couldn't see Kyle Larson muster up a 4th consecutive victory historically with the Ricky Hendrick scheme. I was hoping that he would make a Jimmy Johnson 2007 milestone, but Goodyear just had to be Goodyear, and Chernobyl Reactor 4 on him. Whatever. But hey, Hendrick victory is a Hendrick victory. We got ourselves the 6-pack of Hendrick Motorsports victories. And not only this, here we go with the real second race. And that is IMSA at Watkins Glen. Shame that I couldn't come, but I'm glad that the 48 Ally team had at least a quietly okay day. I think they finished like 4th or 5th, can't remember. App was flaking up. I watched some of the race, but not all of it. So I believe they were in the back midway through the race, but then mustered up a 4th place finish. I can't remember. I think it was either 5th or 4th. And was there another Pocono race? Was there? Could have sworn there wasn't. A lot of people are always too reactionary over fan fiction made race. Poorly fan fiction made race, might I add. So I think this about ends it here for the Pocono overview. It was pretty awesome meeting up with my friends, Blue Jimmy 48 fan, and also known as Brandon, Zach Locke, aka Speed Shooter 30, Jordan, Keith Merrick, and so many others. Also, oh yeah, and Pippa too. I was meeting up with a lot of friends with the races I originally had planned, and so many friends were gonna go to the Pocono race. And I of course thought to myself, would it be worth it if I were to haul my ass for 4 hours and 46 minutes at night, no less, just to bro it out with my dudes? So I decided, well, fuck it. I'll go. I will absolutely fucking hate the racing package there, but it'll be fun to bro it out with my dudes. And I did, and it was worth it. I saw Alex Bowman win. So yeah, I'm not sure if there's really much else to say. So, getting ready for my weekend at Road America for the Xfinity and Cup race. The inaugural Cup race, inaugural, since they have raced there before in 1956, but never went back there again until this year. Tim Flock, I believe, was the winner of the race in 1956. So yeah, this was a successful experimental excursion to Pocono. Glad I escaped my certain fate for the second race. Homework really can save your life, my dudes. Thank you all for the engagement here. Thank you for my dudes and my dogs on meeting me up at the Tricky Triangle. I really appreciate the amazing memories and amazing meetups we've had. Take care. Have a great night. Have a great week. See you, my dude, Chandler, at Road America. Thanks for watching. And go Hendrick Motorsports. And go Alex Bowman.